Good morning, it is Monday. So, Mike's first day back at work. I think I figured out Toby's schoolwork. They've changed the systems again and it's all new and it's honestly not the best system, I don't think. We'll persevere, there's only like a month left of school anyway. Making some breakfast and we're get cracking on with our schoolwork. I've got a bunch of social media stuff to do and some paperwork. Hopefully get a good delivery today, so we shall see. I need coffee. It's a bit of a change in routine for all of us now. Still, we'll be fine. It'll be good. Good morning. The kids get their orange juice and a multivitamin, just because they're picky eaters, so want to make sure they're getting all their goodness in. Juice, and I take a vegan B12 and a vegan vitamin D supplement, just to make sure I'm getting all my vitamins in, because even if you're not vegan, you like B12 is so important. Schoolwork, back to just us because Mike's back at work.
Forgot I was.
You're not going to play me about, you're going to be good, aren't you, for mummy?
Yeah, I wanted to do something that's mean.
Come on, Toby. On first thing Monday morning, the schools throw at you like, oh, we need to make recycled plastic bottle flowers for a display and you need to make a replica instrument. And I'm just like, it's first thing Monday morning, I can barely make breakfast. Where do they think we're going to find all these materials from? Oh dear. So that can wait until later on in the week when I'm a bit more organised. See, I did it again. Loads of people in the Go Live Granny community have this book and I've been knitting things from it, and it's got loads of really cool little... I haven't even flipped through it yet though, so... How cute is that? Oh, it's got loads of really cool random little bits and pieces. I'm trying to upload last week's vlog, and for some reason it is taking an absolute eternity to process. Like, I don't think it's moved in the last 20 minutes or so, which is really frustrating. Yeah, this hasn't moved in like 20 minutes and I can't finish editing it. Like, I can't do all the thumbnail and the information cards and stuff until it's processed, which is really bloody annoying. I'll try and put some bits on my Etsy store today. I will, if I manage to do that, I will leave the link to my Etsy store down below so you guys can check it out. But yeah, oh, the little spinning hamster wheel has moved, so we might actually be getting somewhere towards getting this vlog uploaded. Right. Cheers, everybody. Still processing, and the little spinning circle is now going round again, and I don't understand why. I really want to get this up by lunchtime and it's now 2:30 in the afternoon and it's taken me 2.5 hours. Oh well, I'm getting with some crochet while I'm waiting for that to catch up with itself, I think. I have almost finished another pair of barefoot sandals, destined for one of my lovely friends I went to high school with. It's going to end in tears, isn't it? Can boys actually play anything that doesn't involve fighting? Like, why does every game they play have to involve battles of some description? But at least they've got some sort of culture. They keep singing So You Want to Be a Boxer from Bugsy Malone. We watched Bugsy Malone the other night. Floyd was reading, doing something about it for drama at school. And they keep singing all the songs from the movie, which is brilliant. I don't know why they can't play without fighting though. Mike is on his way home from work. Hopefully he had a nice first day back. Sparkling water with lime, because I'm feeling fancy. Just cooking dinner. I'm having toad in the hole and mashed potato. Dinner time. Toad in the hole for the lovely boys. And bangers and mash for me. Yummy, yummy. Cheers, everybody.
Beans.
We're celebrating 2 years in this house. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers all.
Cheers. Dinkity think. King. Dinkity think. King.
Chink.
It makes when it goes on the floor.
In bed before 11 tonight. I'm absolutely shattered. I don't know whether it's just because it's been like its first day back at work, so I've been doing more by myself again. Obviously I've got used to kind of sharing the load. So I don't know whether it's to do with that or whether it's something else, but I just feel exhausted. But yeah, so in bed before 11 tonight. Gonna get some sleep and see how I feel in the morning. Night, everyone. Little to-do list for today. Washing's on, dishwasher's on, I've hoovered. There's the floor of the cupboard fronts in the kitchen. That's next. When the laundry's finished, I'm going to clean out the washing machine drum and the detergent drawer because that's looking pretty gross. Just a few bits and bobs I have to do today. Plus the kids' schoolwork and some, crochet stuff. I didn't do any work today, they're dicking about, but I've said to them they can mess around as much as they want. The longer it takes them to do their schoolwork, the less time they have to play, so they can mess around as much as they want. It just means that they'll have less time on the Xbox later. Have I started?
Foodman group.
Yeah. Foodman group. We've a hotly Foodman group.
Fancy. I'm not usually a rum drinker, but I feel like I might like this. Look at the botanical ingredients. Tonka bean, clove, lavender, cardamom, orange peel, mace, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice and ginger. Here's to Elizabeth Blackwell, the original Spice Girl. Love it. That looks...
See the PLC.
Yeah. Say hello, Michael.
Hello, Michael. You get out of the way so I'll put this down there. Thanks.
That looks amazing. I'll definitely be up for trying some of that. Oh, I've got moisturiser on my nose. So it's Wednesday. This week's just flown by. I was worried that it was going to drag with Mike being back at work and me being here on my own, that it was going to drag, but actually it has flown by and I've struggled to find enough time to do everything, so happy about that. Yeah, boys done their schoolwork. I've just had a shower, cleared up the garden because there's a hideous black cloud hanging over and it looks like it's going to open up any minute, so I have cleared the garden, brought all the paint stuff in from yesterday and all the chairs and laundry and things. My weather app's threatening thunder and lightning, so we shall see if that materialises, but I feel like we need a good storm. My head has felt like it's been in a vice for the last few days. I know a few of you have said as well that sort of pre-storm you get headaches, and I think we are due a storm. It's been so humid and muggy. So yeah, so I've just had a shower before I make the boys lunch. Going to use my Wild deodorant now, and you should have already seen my review on this. If you haven't, spoiler alert, it's the best deodorant I've ever tried. I'll leave a little info card up here so you can go and check that out and find out why it's the best deodorant ever. But yeah, so I'm going to get changed and crack on with some lunch, and then I've got work to do. Pantsy doesn't like anything, has got cheese on toast, and little one's got scrambled egg and beans, which looks very nice. So I'm just doing dinner prep. We're having Mexican tonight. So I've just got some peppers and onions chopped up ready to go with the boys' mince. I've got this Mexican spice mix that I make. I tend to wing it and make it up as I go along, but I will try and write out a vague recipe. This is great. You can use this for like fajitas, tacos, anything. It smells really good. And you know, with most of my recipes, it's fully sort of adjustable according to your taste. So I really like lots of paprika, lots of garlic, and not too spicy because I tend to share it with the kids and Mike. And if I want any extra spice, I just add jalapenos or I just add jalapenos or sriracha to my meal. So this is my Mexican spice mix that we're having for dinner, aren't we? You're gonna have Mexican mince.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and wraps. So I've just made some salsa. You can try that. No.
I had a fit going today.
He's been playing his game. And I've had a really bad headache still. It didn't rain in the end after me posting about it all over social media. The sun decided to come out. So it was a beautiful day. Quite windy, but hot. And to be honest, we've mostly been sat indoors. I've had a nice pack on my forehead. And the boys have just been, they've been good as gold. They've been staying out of my hair and relaxing themselves, which is nice. But yes, so I'm making Mexican food, and I have recorded me making the salsa just so that you can see exactly what goes into that. Mike finishes work in about 10 minutes, so he'll probably be home in about 40 minutes-ish, depending on if he finishes on time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-cook some rice for me and the boys. In fact, I'll probably just cook everything and just reheat it when he gets in, because it's just easier that way. I don't like to be rushing around doing too much when he gets in. I actually like to be able to spend some time with him, so just pop some water on to boil. I'll have rice and salsa, and then this is just some black beans out of a tin with some softened onions, some of my Mexican spice mix and a dribble of hot water. And what I'll do is I'll just simmer that up until it's all sort of softened and cooked through, and that's just basically sort of seasoned beans really, and I'll just have that with rice and salsa and maybe a flatbread, and that'll do me. I don't like to make it too fancy. Sometimes I put peppers and sweet corn in it, but I don't really fancy that tonight. I'm having a bit of a funny 5 minutes with my tastes at the moment. I'm feeling things quite plain, so. Parcel here for you. Oh my god, the envelope is so cool.
I never get like post.
Look how cool. Try not to rip the packaging too much because that's awesome. There you go.
I mean, it's probably going to be something interesting because I never get post or mail or anything. Why is sticky stuff so sticky? A lot of it. It's squishy. Oh,
It bite you.
it's stuck. It pulled some hair off.
That'd be a sticker.
Oh my god. What? How? How does this happen? What? I don't know.
Maybe if
Do you like it?
you make more of them, you could.
Haven't you got clever mummy? I designed that for you. That turned out so cool. Look up so they can see. It does look like you. A few impromptu photos of the birthday boy with, well, boy and his birthday present. Just going to have a quick check over the veggies. Squashes are doing well, beans are doing well. Got some flowers on the runners down there. Oh, we've got some more flowers as well. Peas are going well. We seem to have a little, hang on. Okay. We seem to have a little problem with some leaf miner last week, but I picked up all the damaged leaves and they seem to be okay. Broad beans are doing well. Wow, it's a good
Pumpkin is very big.
jungle in here. We have to get that in a bigger pot soon, Floyd. Look at the Tommies. I'm going to have to start,
Yeah, that's my melon growing. Ah, melon.
lettuces are thickening up. Even the basil's sort of, well, most of it.
Look at my melon.
Let's have a look at your melon. Oh yeah! Toby's little squash isn't doing very well. I'm going to have to move that. So these tomatoes are gone. Chilies are doing well. Got some little flowers on the cucamelons. This guy's just gone nuts, look. He's everywhere. Look how big these tomatoes are getting. Happy days. Morning guys, it is Friday. I know there's not been a lot from me this week, but I've been struggling with a migraine. It's been building up all week and I think it hit its peak yesterday. It's still kind of niggling, but it's nowhere near as bad as it has been. So I'm going to try and regain some sense of normality today, but yeah, I've not been up to filming or editing or anything much this week, so apologies for the slightly sparse vlog this week. Hopefully we'll be back to normal next week. Boys are just doing their schoolwork. So hopefully that'll be done. Supposed to be a boy here doing work. Where is this boy? Boy!
What?
Do your work.
Stroking the cute one though.
This was like the cute one.
Do your work. Most of our mornings look like I'm at the laptop with some coffee. Got one boy doing his work in here. Doodle maths.
Magic physics went up.
Doodle maths and doodle English, doodle spelling, and TT Rockstars, isn't it? All his maths and English on his tablet. The other boy in there, excuse my laundry that needs putting away. Should be doing work, but he's taking photos of the cats, of course.
I want to show you a magic trick. So look.
It's very cool. Is that going to help you get entered into the raffle?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or is that just playing about? Should you be doing maths questions?
I've already got into the green zones.
You've got to do it on all your doodles. Plus you should have extra doodle maths.
I don't. I finished all of them. Got it.
Just clearing all these brambles from the front of the house, aren't we?
Yeah, I keep getting stuck and it really
I still have a headache and I thought it would be a really good idea to do some quite manual gardening just now. Toby and I went out and pulled up a mound of brambles from out the front on the driveway so I can put my sweet peas out there. And I am in absolute agony. I've just been laid on the floor for half an hour because my back is screaming. But we got it done, didn't we?
Yep, and I finally got Beetle Armor on Terraria full set. Damage taken reduced by 30%.
Wow, he's doing well on his game. But yeah, we got it all done. Mike's going to be pleasantly surprised when he gets in. I'm just thinking about prepping some dinner. I'm not really sure what I'm going to have. The boys are going to have... Oh, I've got such an itchy nose since I've done that garden. The boys are going to have pizza. Sparkling water. But Mike's going to the Co-op to buy it this week because I do not feel up to making pizza from scratch. So he's going to the Co-op to get... They've got like a 2 for... I think 2 pizzas and a couple of beers for a £5. So he's going to grab some of those. I've got leftover black beans from the other night. So I think I'm going to cook up some rice, maybe fry up some onions and peppers and just have like rice and beans basically, because I just fancy something quite plain and simple. I'll probably chuck some paprika and some, I know, probably just cover it in sriracha to be honest. Yeah, it's getting quite late though. Mike was supposed to finish work at 5 and it is now 6:33 and he's just rung me to say he's finished. I knew this would happen. This always happens. He always ends up working late. He's been back at work. This is his 5th day back at work and he's finishing an hour and a half late. It happens all the time. It's supposed to, like, usually they're on reduced hours because of lockdown. Usually he's due to finish at 6 and there's been nights when he's not got home till 9. So, I mean, oh well, it is what it is, pays the bills. In here is so bad at this time of night, but what I ended up doing for my dinner is I cooked some brown rice, I had some leftover black beans from the other night, chopped pepper, chopped onion, some chopped up cherry tomatoes and some sweet corn, and I kind of bunged it all in a pan with a bit of Mexican spice and lots of garlic, and I'm just kind of heating that up really, and I'm going to have that with a squeeze of lime, and that'll be my dinner. Sparkling water. I've got a squeeze of lime juice in this one as well as a couple of lime wedges. I'm trying to adjust my diet, trying to get back on that healthy sort of whole food plant-based train that I was on. I've been so slack during lockdown and I was looking back at some old pictures of myself the other night. A few dress sizes smaller. I made more effort with my appearance and right now I just feel a bit shit about myself, to be honest. So I'm trying to get back on the health train. So we'll see how well that goes and how long it lasts. But if you guys see me eating junk food, slap me in the comments. Shout at me. Plenty of pepper and sriracha. But that is my dinner. Look at that sky. Guys, look at this sky. That's amazing. I am crocheting a gift for a lovely lady who doesn't have the easiest time. I think she's been poorly quite a lot and she's an absolute gem. So I just thought I'd treat her. So I'm just making a little gift for somebody. I won't show you what it is because I don't know how soon she's going to get it. And I'm watching the lovely Lynn on the laptop again in her circus hat. Good morning, guys. I'm so bunged up this morning, sorry. It is Saturday, I think, probably. Yeah, I think it's Saturday morning. I'm up nice and early because Mike has to work every so often on a Saturday. They take it in turns and it's his turn. Because he was one of the last to go back. So it's his turn to work on the Saturday. Only a half day. Oh, hang on, he's ringing me. Somebody forgot something and had to come back. Never mind. Sorted now. He's gone back to work. I'm just going to... The boys are upstairs watching a movie. So peace and quiet coffee for me. Listening to the birds sing. I've got my gingerbread coffee. Yummy. So... I'm going to watch some YouTube and do some crochet, I think. I recently rediscovered a whole bunch of my old favourite YouTubers I used to watch when Floyd was really, really small. I'm catching up with Jess Pham. I started watching her when she was 17 and pregnant with her first child. Now she's like 25, I think. And she has 5 kids, 2 stepkids. She's really lovely and I just really enjoy her videos. They're just really nice, like family, wholesome, fun. and I've been watching Kira Rose, who's a vegan YouTuber who I used to watch a lot and I've just got back into. I'm not going to go outside right now because I'm in my pyjamas, but like you can see, all of those brambles are gone. We did a pretty good job there, I think. I swear I could spend 24 hours a day cleaning this place and it would just constantly be a mess. There's just always stuff everywhere. Look at the boys' school table.
The other day I got full beetle armor and I was really excited about that, but I'm not that excited considering I'd nearly beaten the Moon Lord today.
All he cares about is Terraria. Laundry. I've got sweep and steam cleaning here because the cats like to just chuck all their food all over the floor. Don't you, boys? Run the hoover through, clean the kitchen. I might do some gardening today, perhaps.
Oh yes, please.
We'll see. We'll just see how the day goes. To get dressed. Ta-da!
I decided to make a plan and with Moon Lord, but I am a madman because my plan is just. I am a literal madman.
Yes, I decided to actually put some people clothes on instead of just pyjamas. Isn't that a novelty?
Pyjamas are people clothes, if not my clothes.
I apparently have put on more weight than I realised during lockdown, and I was starting to split the seam of my lovely silky Aladdin trousers. So I have switched back to pyjamas. Just for now, just because I can't bother to go upstairs and get actual trousers. But I was starting to stretch the seams of these, and I don't want them to break because they're some of my favourites. I'm just doing a bit more crochet and I'm binge watching another YouTuber who I really like called Corner of Craft. So she does beading, knitting, crochet, yarn dyeing. She's just generally really cool. So I'm just kind of binge watching a bit of that to get me motivated. Always nice to watch other crafters while I'm crafting. And this afternoon I am drinking Twinings Rose Garden tea. It's just a black tea with rose and it is absolutely delicious. So that's what I'm going to be drinking this afternoon. And carrot and ginger soup for lunch. I will link the recipe for this soup either in an info card sort of up here somewhere or in the info down below. But this is the soup that I made in that video, and I've just defrosted it in the fridge overnight. So that's what I'm having for lunch today. Because I know some of you are going to ask, this lovely mug, I don't know where it's from because it was a birthday present from my BFF, Megan. But I have seen something similar on Amazon. So if you search Amazon for like glass flower mugs or something, it will probably pop up on there. But I love it. It's one of my favourite fancy tea mugs. Hello friend, what are you doing on my fibre? Oh! It is Sunday morning. Happy Father's Day to all the daddies out there and the mums who are doing both jobs, and to the men who aren't biological dads but have stepped up and done their bit for the kids in their lives. Thank you to you all, and we love you. Don't think we're doing much today. We are cooking a fry up because we haven't had one for ages and it's one of Mike's favourites, so we're having some nice, well they're having some nice local bacon and sausages and eggs, and I'm having vegan sausages and hash browns. I'll show you when it's done because I do love a good cooked breakfast. So yeah, I'm doing that, catching up on some, still finishing off some projects I was working on yesterday. I got quite a lot done yesterday, despite a little hiccup with the delivery. I managed to get a lot done yesterday, so that was good. I'm going to finish off some bits this morning. I'm hoping to go and see my dad today for the first time in, well, since before lockdown, because I was self-isolating for 2 weeks before lockdown even started because I was ill. So yeah, God, it's been since the beginning of March. Yeah, because I went over for Mum's birthday, which was the 10th of March. So I haven't seen my parents since the 10th of March. That's insane. So I'm hoping to get over and see him today and take him a big wedge of chocolate cake. If not today, then I'll pop over tomorrow evening, hopefully. But we'll just see how the day goes. But yeah. Disaster. I've run out of coffee of all kinds. The only coffee I have left is some Beanie's mulled wine coffee. And I can't drink that first thing in the morning. It's too winey. I once made the mistake of having a mug of that first thing in the morning when I had a banging hangover, and it was the worst idea I've ever had. Even worse than hair of the dog drinking. Mulled wine coffee was a mistake. So I will go and raid the tea cupboard and see what I fancy. Say, oh dear, Michael. Somebody got a bit overexcited playing their game.
I didn't. I just died. I was reaching across to pick up a drink and I knocked it over.
That's an entire fancy rum and coke all over the floor. Uh-oh. That's going to be fun for me to steam clean tomorrow. Otherwise the whole house is going to smell of rum and I'm going to vomit every time I walk into the room.
At least it's nice, right?
True. Just realised I really haven't vlogged anything today or yesterday afternoon. So I just thought I'd quickly come on and say good night. And I'll see you all next week. We're going to watch Buffy and then go to bed. Bye.